started studying Hangeul more than 10 years ago. I don't know why exactly I did it that night, but one night I just looked up on the internet like how to study Korean, like Hangeul, and I found a very cute little website that had different languages where you can study like the writing and also like basic grammar, basic vocabulary, basic sentences. And I looked it up, the website doesn't exist anymore, but basically it had like little flash games, like that doesn't exist anymore. It had like little flash games where you had like memory cards and just study cards where it shows you what is this, and then you say it's cute, and then the next one, or you have like K and then the kiyuk, and you have to do like memory connecting and stuff like that. And I did that for a few hours, and after that I felt pretty confident in the basics. Of course, I didn't know how to write that day immediately, but I could read the consonants and the vowels, what's called like combined vowels. I didn't know how to read that yet because I was struggling with like wa, wo, we so hard. But after that, after I learned the basics, I started to do the most nonsense thing ever and started writing German in Hangeul. So I had like a shopping list or something, and I just wrote down I need milk, and then I wrote milk like German but in Hangeul. I don't know to this day if it made any sense what I wrote because I don't have the notes anymore, but it was like, yeah, why did I do that? And then eventually I started like improving and I learned more vocabulary, so my shopping list went from milk to uyu, and then I had like the very simple words included in my everyday life. And then I switched from just writing German words to writing just English words, or I listened to K-pop songs and I tried to write down what I heard. Of course, it was terrible Korean, but it was just writing practice for my Hangeul, and I think that helped a lot. Of course, over time you improve, your pronunciation improves, and your reading skill also improves, and now they're like most words I can read without thinking about it. For example, let's stay with milk. When I read the word milk, I don't read it out loud and then translate it in my head, but I just see it and I know what it is. So it takes time to come to that point, but I think if you like keep on studying, and it will eventually, like listening, reading, writing, Hangeul will come to you easily. So this is just my story about how I learned Korean back then. And I know the resources changed and the times have changed and stuff like that. So I will do another like separate video where I explain what exactly is Hangeul. When I learned it, I also started learning Hanja a little while later. Don't need Hanja in everyday life, don't worry. It's helpful, especially like certain Hanjas, the very easy ones. But you don't need that. You can just live with the Hangeul version of it. Yes, and also I want to help you learn how to write Korean and read Korean. So I will upload some practice videos where I'll show you how to write certain words, and let's study together.